this is Dan Johnson, founder of People Against the NDAA. I have a NDAA action update and a warning for you. Last night, the United States Senate voted on the 2013 National Defense Authorization Act. Last night, the United States Senate voted on the Feinstein-Lee Amendment to the 2013 NDAA. And last night, the United States Senate voted the 2013 NDAA and the Feinstein-Lee Amendment into effect and passed the 2013 NDAA with an amendment written by a lady who specifically said that she wants to take away all of our guns. Dianne Feinstein's amendment, supported by such senators as Rand Paul, supported by such senators as Mike Lee, does nothing to protect our liberty, our freedom, and actually not only makes the fight harder, but grants unconstitutional powers to Congress itself. The Feinstein Amendment has a couple key phrases in it, and one of those is, unless an act of Congress expressly authorizes it. Well, let me read off the important part of the Feinstein Amendment to you guys here right now, and a little history on this Feinstein Amendment. This amendment was originally introduced back in March. It's called the Due Process Guarantee Act. It was just as useless then and just as harmful then as it is now. At the heart of the Feinstein Amendment, according to us, Representative Justin Amash, Oath Keepers, the Patriot Coalition, ACLU, Amnesty International, and a whole host of other groups, including the 10th Amendment Center. At the heart of the Feinstein Amendment, quote, an authorization to use military force, a declaration of war, or any similar authority shall not authorize the detention without charge or trial of a citizen or lawful permanent resident of the United States, apprehended in the United States. So first of all, what happened to persons that the Constitution protects, supposedly protects? You have to be a resident of the United States, and you have to be apprehended in the United States for the Feinstein Amendment to even supposedly protect you. It goes on. A lawful permanent resident of the United States, apprehended in the United States, unless an act of Congress expressly authorizes such detention. Representative Justin Amash put it very well when he said, well, that act of Congress is the 2012 NDAA, which renders the rest of the Feinstein Amendment meaningless. And that's exactly what happened. The Feinstein Amendment grabs the unconstitutional power of detention in that phrase, unless an act of Congress expressly authorizes such detention. The Feinstein Amendment, first of all, says that Congress has the authority to authorize the military detention of American citizens or anyone on U.S. soil, territories, or protectorates. It definitely does not. Military detention was never in congressional powers. That's why the NDAA, one of the reasons why the NDAA is such an unconstitutional act. The second part is, unless an act of Congress expressly authorizes such detention, they have already passed that act of Congress, the 2012 NDAA. The Feinstein Amendment does not protect our rights, does not protect our liberties. It is not a small step for man, it is a leap backwards for mankind. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure not to promote the Feinstein Amendment to the NDAA 2013. We will keep fighting. We will keep trying to stop this amendment from having any effect. And if the amendment is signed into law, which it looks like it will be, we will continue to fight for the rights of the people and the Constitution across America. Thank you so much for listening to this action update from PANDA. I will catch you later.
This program should not be construed as legal advice. Check your local laws and regulations before engaging in any of the activities recommended here. This has been a program of People Against the NDAA.